Hello, this is Pixel Freak, and on this Friday I have Dungeon Quest. So this game is a lot like Diablo or Torchlight or Champions of Norath. It's an action RPG. It's one of those ones that you run around and you mash buttons to kill your enemies, and you have various weapons and items that you get, and there's a whole inventory management side to it. This is a quite a bit of a watered down experience for that. And this is a very indie game, I should also add. And that's very visible from the production value of the game. That all being said, A, this game's still in beta. So this is not a finished product that I'm reviewing, but it might as well be because B, this game is pretty awesome. I've been addicted to this one. This is one of those games that I installed it about a week ago. I'd heard about it on Reddit. And I started playing it, and then there was other games that I had to review at the same time. I kept launching this game. So this game, pretty awesome. Let's jump right into it, and I'll explain how the game mechanics work. So to start out, there's only one class. You don't ever get a selection, you're just a wizard. I'm not sure if that'll ever change, but I guess we'll see in the future. Your movement button is on an analog pad in the lower left-hand corner, and on the lower right-hand corner you have both your weapon and your little magic ability, and for all I've found, you just get teleportation little orbs, and they allow you to kind of travel real quick. You also have access to a couple buttons, one for health and one for mana, that you use a potion when you consume those. Those potions, once you run out, will have to be purchased with gold. Now the cool thing is, even though this is a freemium game, which normally I have a distaste for freemium games, this one's actually not too bad. First of all, this is an ad-supported game, and the ads are immediately removed if you make any purchase. $1 removes all the ads. Not only that, but you get a crap ton of cash of the gold for even the smallest purchase. You get 30,000 gold for $1. That 30,000 gold, especially at the lower levels, is quite a bit of cash. So for cheap amounts of money, you get lots of the in-game currency, and you get the ads taken away. This is a completely ethical model for someone doing freemium games. I have to give it to these devs. This is actually pretty cool. As far as gear is concerned, you actually get the majority of your gear by killing various enemies, and they drop the gear as you would see in a standard for-purchase game. Your gear upgrades over time, and it has all kinds of different effects, from fire spells to lightning spells and ice spells, and you have to mix it up a little bit, but it's actually pretty fun to kind of keep a few of your best items in your inventory and swap them out as you need them, because certain enemies have strengths against certain different types of magic spells. The environments can get a little bit redundant. The game is broken up into various worlds, which consist of various levels. Now, each level within the same world looks very similar to the other levels. However, when you go from world to world, the environments do change quite a bit. The level design from level to level is also very similar. They're all kind of set up like a maze, where you kind of port into the level and then you run around and clear out all the enemies looking for the green portal into the next level. It sounds really boring, but when you have a button mash action adventure game like this, once you get sucked in, there's just no letting you go. The devs obviously knew here what the allure of these types of games were. They did that piece really well, and everything else kind of became ancillary. A great example here is that the equipment system is actually very in-depth. There's a lot of different stats and a lot of different effects and enemy resistances that you need to take into consideration when selecting your gear. Not only that, but there's a pretty decent leveling up system in here, because of course you gain levels. This is an action RPG. Every time you gain a level, you get 3 points. You get to put those points into either your power, your health, or your mana pool, and those will all affect your character a little bit different, allows you to kind of customize your guy. Between that and the awesome in-depth equipment system, this is a winner. So if you're an action RPG fan, or just a fan of video games, you should play this game. Highly recommend this one to everybody. It's called Dungeon Quest on the Google Play Store right now for free. You really, at that price, shouldn't pass up on this game. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, sign up for our Twitter feed. And until next time, this has been Pixel Freak.